Yeah, my blood is rebel.
Good evening and welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School, where it is Future Tigers Week, and we've got a special treat for you tonight. We've got a doubleheader of football with the Washington Wildcats and the Fulbright Timberwolves. We've got a 7th grade game that will begin here in about 2.5 minutes, followed by the 8th grade championship game between the Fulbright Timberwolves and the Washington Wildcats. Hello once again, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined with my longtime broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and we are thrilled tonight here on a Thursday night to bring you some junior high action. And, Donnie, I'm calling this Future Tigers Week. Of course, earlier this week on Monday, you and I got a chance to cover the 9th grade freshman football championship with the freshman Bentonville Tigers taking on the Central High Warriors, and the freshman Tigers walking away as freshman conference football champions here in Northwest Arkansas, and certainly was a fun night. But here we get a chance to see some of these future Tigers, both these in the 7th grade, and then we're going to follow that approximately 7 o'clock tonight with the 8th grade game between Fulbright and Washington. Donnie, good to be back with you.
Yeah, John, it's going to be a fun night, and just looking at the rosters here, of course, the 8th grade game, all the players at Fulbright and at Washington will be at Bentonville High School next year, so you know, Coach Horton's got to be excited. He's got the 2 teams playing for the 8th grade conference championship in the Northwest Arkansas Conference are both going to be all his kids next year at Bentonville High School. So, yeah, Future Tiger Week was the right words for it, John.
Well, as you can see, the Fulbright Timberwolves, they are getting their players ready, and the Washington Wildcats are out on the field.
Of course, a few different rules in the 7th grade game, John. There's no kickoffs. The team just always starts with whichever team won the toss starts with the ball on the 30-yard line. So it looks like Washington will be starting off. And if they punt, the kickers don't actually punt the ball. They just march 35 yards down the field and set the ball down. So there's no kicking game in the 7th grade game.
I'll tell you, Donnie, I would be a really, really good special teams coach at the 7th grade level then, because few things we're going to see different here tonight, but hey, these guys, they're excited. I was just happened to be in the Tiger Athletic Complex just a few minutes ago watching the Timberwolves warm up, and the 7th grade Timberwolves coached by Matt Hedstrom. And as we see Washington now 1st and 10 from their own 30, it's going to be a quarterback keeper over the right side, and the quarterback, number two, Ace Wilhoit. Wilhoit's going to get a nice carry out to about the 38, 8 yards on 1st down, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats.
Wilhoit on the carry again over the left side. He's going to have the 1st down.
Ace Wilhoit on carry, brought down by Silas Brock. Gained 5 yards.
So another 5-yard pickup by Ace Wilhoit. Silas Brock, number 20, in on the play for the Timberwolves, but it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Washington going no huddle here.
Wilhoit's now going to put a man in motion cross formation. Whistles blow, flags fly, and we're going to have a penalty on this, Donnie.
False start on Washington.
Penalty on the play, false start against the Wildcats. Backs them up 5 yards. It remains 1st down.
So that'll make it 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. They will spot the ball back at the 38-yard line. just underway here in the 7th grade game here tonight. The Washington Wildcats taking on the Fulbright Timberwolves. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver right. Will Hoyt takes the snap. Give goes the running back up the middle. That is
25.
Yeah, number 25 for Washington. That is Garrett Wolf. Garrett Wolf picks up 5 yards up the middle to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Got all the penalty yards back on that carry, John.
Washington now working quickly. Send twin receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Will Hoyt in the shotgun. Will Hoyt's going to throw to his left, finds a receiver complete, and that is number 6, Graydon Simmons. Graydon Simmons with the reception. He'll get it out to midfield. 3 yards short of the first down marker. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
And that time, Washington's changed quarterbacks, John. That was Tanner Gulogli that threw
Sorry about that.
completed the pass.
Nice throw by Tanner Gulogli. And this time it's going to be Will Hoyt, number 2, around the left side, and he's going to be stopped short of the line to gain. Ryland Fate for the Timberwolves out there. So 1 yard pickup. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
Looks like Washington's going to go for it, John.
So the Wildcats will break the huddle. Pistol formation.
And Fulbright jumped.
And, yeah, there's a man for Fulbright there in the neutral zone. Now, Donnie, a receiver for Washington, seemed to flinch a little early. I'm not sure they're going to flag that, but I feel like they're going to get that Timberwolf there for being in the neutral zone a little early. Yeah, they're talking about it down there. Well, they might have seen what I saw, Donnie. Let's see, now the official is going to give an explanation here.
Offsides on Fulbright. So it will be a 1st down for Washington.
Okay, so on a 4th and 2, the Wildcats, the beneficiary of a offsides on the Fulbright defense. That's an easy 1st down pickup. They'll spot the ball at the Timberwolf 43-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats. Twin receivers to the left. Now, a man in motion, a reverse pass, and that is complete to number 44 for the Wildcats.
Austin Wolf on the reception.
Austin Wolf, a reverse pass.
So that time, Tanner Gulogli was lined up at quarterback, handed the ball off to Will Hoyt. Will Hoyt on the reverse completed the pass down to Austin Wolf.
Okay, and so it's Gulogli in at the quarterback. Kind of interesting. The Wildcats running that 2-quarterback system right there. Garrett Wolf's going to be lined up behind Gulogli. He'll put Will Hoyt in motion across the formation. Tanner Wolf is going to get the handoff, but he is tackled, looks like maybe for a loss, by number 68 of the Timberwolves, Aiden Fate.
Washington tried to run a little misdirection there, and Fulbright had too much penetration.
So 2nd down and 11. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left to go. First quarter play, no score. The Wildcats on the move. Single receiver to the left, twin receivers to the right. Pass by Gulogli is incomplete. It was intended for number 6, Graydon Simmons. Simmons just couldn't bring that one in.
Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Wildcats.
3rd and 11 for Washington. And you know it's 2-down territory here, John. There is no kicking game in the 7th grade game, so.
Well, this time the Wildcats are going to split 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Gulogli, he's rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw towards the end zone, and it is incomplete.
And we got a flag, John. There's going to be pass interference on Fulbright.
Well, it looked like the receiver, and let me see, that was Caden Adams, the intended receiver. It looks like he had a little separation. I didn't see the pass interference, but again, Donnie, I'm about 50 yards up here on the 3rd floor of the press box. Officials there on the spot, they a lot better position than me, and that's exactly what they're going to call pass interference on the Timberwolves.
Pass interference against the Timberwolves.
They're going to move the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line of Fulbright, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Swinging gate formation by Washington.
So the Wildcats here showing a little trickery. Galugli gets the snap. Now he's going to roll out and be flushed out to his right. He's going to run. He's inside the 10, cuts back. He's inside the 5, and Galugli is going to get it down to about the 4-yard line. Galugli.
It was supposed to be a wheel route to Ace Wilhoit, but Fulbright did a good job covering the wheel route of that formation. So good job by Galogli for picking up what he could there. Looks like Washington still will be able to get a first down here and at the 4-yard line if they can get down to it.
So this time it's going to be Wilhoit in the shotgun. Wilhoit's going to keep it over the right side. He cuts in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Ace Wilhoit punches it in from 4 yards out, and the Wildcats score first. Tell you what, Donnie, pretty impressive drive that time by the Washington Wildcats.
Good drive by the 7th grade Wildcats.
And they'll line it up, go for 2. Again, you kind of see that swinging gate formation. Looks like it's going to be Galogli. He's going to put a man in motion to the right side. Galogli is going to roll to his right. He's going to cut it back in, and the extra point attempt is good. So the 2-point conversion is good, and the Wildcats take an 8-0 lead. 3:34 left to go, first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger football on the GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, we are back where Fulbright has it 1st and 10 from their own 30. And on their first play from scrimmage, that is number 4, Nathan Clouston. And Clouston, good pickup of 8 yards on first down. I'll tell you what, they don't spend much time between possessions. Donnie, we went to commercial, and all of a sudden they were ready to go.
Yeah, with no kicking game, the 7th grade games don't go real fast.
Fulbright now on 2nd and 2. Give goes once again. Is that Clouston?
I believe it was.
All
We
right.
have a flag thrown by the umpire, John, and that normally means holding.
So the Timberwolves, it appears, are going to be flagged for the hold. That'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So your Fulbright quarterback, Donnie, is number 3, Evan Canode. Tell you what, got a little chance to communicate with head coach of the 8th grade Timberwolves, Tim Ruby. Of course, the 7th grade now, it's coached by Matt Hedstrom. But Coach Ruby, one of the things he's telling me is Canode does a really good job of reading defenses and does a really good job of getting it to the right receiver. This time Canode's going to take it out of the shotgun. He's going to throw out to his left, complete to number 5. That is Evan Mall. And Mall is going to be brought down at the 29-yard line, and that's going to make it 3rd and 11.
I think it was tackled by number 22, Anders Vincenzo.
So let's see what the Timberwolves are going to dial up here on 3rd and 11. They'll send 2 receivers to the right, twin receivers into the boundary. And he's going to try a long pass to number 21, and it is complete.
Good catch.
What a pass by number 3, Evan Canode, to Aiden McCarthy.
And McCarthy, John, dove and made the catch there. Great catch by that young man. Diving reception to keep the drive alive for Fulbright.
Well, that's your Fulbright's leading receiver right there, both in catches and yards. Coach Ruby said he's a kid, very athletic, makes big plays, and he certainly showed it right there. So number 4 That's Nathan Clouston gets the handoff. He's Fulbright's leading rusher now with over 1,000 yards in carries and rushes this season. Coach says he is hard to stop for less than 4 or 5 yards. 2nd down and 9 for the Timberwolves. And Donnie, it looked like a Wildcat jumped in the neutral zone. No call. Looks like Cano now changing the play, gives it to Clouston, Nathan Clouston over the right side. Clouston's going to get to the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 3. Well, they'll say 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Fulbright came up with a big play on 3rd and long just a minute ago, John. They're going to need another one if they want to keep this drive alive.
Well, this time Canode, he's going to send single receivers to either side of the formation. Snap, handoff given to Clouston, and Clouston just drives his way past the 1st down marker. They're going to spot it down all the way at the 31. That'll be 1st and 10 Timberwolves.
I think Fulbright caught Washington looking past that time, John, was able to sneak in that run for the big 1st down pickup.
Canode's going to send Mason Anderson along with Rylan Fate, receivers out to the right. Canode's going to throw complete to the left to number 21. That is Aiden McCarthy. McCarthy with his second reception on the evening. Short pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. 27 seconds, clock rolling here in the first quarter play. Wildcats up 8-0, but the Timberwolves driving the ball. Single receiver out to the right, twin receivers into the boundary. Give goes to Clouston. Clouston goes to his left, cuts back to his right, crosses the 20, gets inside the 20. Clouston still on his feet inside the 15-yard line. And Nathan Clouston showing some vision and some strength and gets 1st down yardage all the way to the 13-yard line, and that is going to be the final play of the first quarter. So we played a quarter here in Bentonville. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville, where you are watching the 7th grade Washington Wildcats and the 7th grade Fulbright Timberwolves. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and we are getting started for the second quarter play. So after a quarter, the Wildcats lead 8-0, but the Fulbright Timberwolves on their first offensive possession of the first half, they have driven it all the way down to the Wildcat 13-yard line. It'll be number 3, Evan Canode, your quarterback for the Timberwolves. He'll have Clouston behind him in the pistol. Canode now throws to his right. That pass is complete. Let's see. Rylan Fate on the reception. And Tanner Galogly, who also plays quarterback for the Wildcats, was in on the tackle that time. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Fulbright's going to split single receivers to either side of the formation. Canode takes the snap. He's going to throw to his left. It is complete once again. That is number 9, Rylan Fate, on the reception. But this time Fate actually loses a yard.
Ace Wilhoit made the tackle that time.
The other Wildcat quarterback. Tell you what, those guys pulling double duty. Okay, so 3rd and 11. Canode's going to send single receivers to both sides of the field. Canode's going to take the snap. He's going to give to Clouston over the left side. Clouston's got a hole. Clouston inside the 5. And Clouston is going to get down to the 4-yard line. He'll be about a half yard short of the first down. So this, Donnie, this is going to bring up a big fourth down here for the Timberwolves.
And I would be shocked if it's anything other than a handoff to after just watching Clouston run the last couple of carries, John, I'd be shocked if it's anything but a run by Clouston.
So the Wildcats putting a lot of guys up in the box. Cano takes a snap, and you're right, Donnie. Give to Clouston. Clouston over the right side. Touchdown, Timberwolves. Nathan Clouston punches it in from 4 yards out. And the Timberwolves are a 2-point conversion away from tying this one up.
And of course, like I said, in 7th grade, you have to go for 2 after every touchdown.
Oh. Cano now takes a snap, gives to Clouston. Clouston cuts back to his left. It's good. So the 2-point conversion is good, and the Timberwolves are tied up now with the Washington Wildcats. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where the Wildcats had it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line on their second offense possession. On that first play, Ace Will Hoyt carried to his left side and actually lost a yard on the carry, so it brings up 2nd down and 11. So on 2nd and 11, the Wildcats will split 2 receivers into the boundary, have a single receiver up top. This time it's going to be Galogly. He's going to hand to number 25, Garrett Wolf. And Garrett Wolf's going to get a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. But that is going to be 3rd and 10. So this Timberwolf defense kind of stopping them here a little bit from the last drive, Donnie. Last drive, boy, that Wildcat first offense possession, very, very impressive going down to the field.
Obviously, the Fulbright coaches made some adjustments over here on the sideline.
Same formation. Now this time Will Hoyt's going to go in motion. The give goes to Will Hoyt around the right side, and the play's being strung out, and Fulbright is going to stop him after about a 3-yard pickup, so that is going to bring up 4th down and 7. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. 7th grade Wildcats, the 7th grade Timberwolves tied up at 8.
What you got here, John, the Washington coach is waiting. He's standing right by the referee. He's going to let the play clock run all the way down to 32 seconds, and then he's going to tell him, hey, we want to punt. So this does allow the coaches to run a lot of clock off before telling the referee that they would like to kick.
And that's exactly right, Donnie. So the Wildcats have chosen to punt it away, and as you heard my friend Donnie Payne say, here in 7th grade, they do things a little differently. So a punt just means, what, 35 yards?
35 yards from the previous line of scrimmage.
That means the punter averages 35 yards a kick.
So they will be starting on their 37 this time.
Okay, the Timberwolves force a 3 and out there, and they'll have the ball at their own 37-yard line. Evan Cano takes the snap. Give goes to Clouston. Clouston over the right side was hit at the line of scrimmage, Donnie, but, boy, that young man is powerful.
Coach
Gage Bottriff in on the tackle for the Wildcats, but it'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
Coach Ruby said that he is a hard runner and usually gets 4 to 5 yards minimum after first contact, and you can see that.
This time Fulbright's going to put twin receivers to the side of the formation. Quickly, Cano takes a snap, throws to his right. He's got a man wide open. That's number 14, At the 40, he's going to cut back in. That is Mason Anderson. Boy, Mason Anderson was wide open, Donnie.
Yeah, he was lying down, ran a little slant pattern, and not one Washington defender went with him.
Good job by Cano to find his receiver right there. Finally brought down by number 2, Ace Wilhoit. Quickly, Fulbright, same formation. They're at the Wildcat 39, 1st and 10. Cano gives to Clouston up the middle. Clouston just bulldozing his way through that line. He's going to pick up close to, well, that's 7 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Fulbright's going to huddle up. It's interesting. Both teams, they go a little tempo and then they huddle. They go a little tempo and then they huddle.
Again, 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side of the formation. Cano looking over the defense, takes a snap. Give once again, goes to Clouston. This time Clouston's going to be hit. I believe that is that number 25, Garrett Wolf, who also plays running back, comes in to make the stop. That's going to stop him short of first down by about a half yard. They'll mark the ball just shy of the 30-yard line. Quickly, Fulbright getting set. Cano takes a snap. Fakes to Clouston, throws out to his left, and what a great defensive play by number 6, Graydon Simmons.
He broke on that just perfect, John. If he was only able to get one hand in and break it up. If he would have been able to get both hands on that ball, that may have been a pick 6.
So that is going to bring up 4th down and about a half yard. Johnny, once again, I think this is where Coach Hedstrom just going to hand it to Clouston here to pick up this first down. Give goes to Clouston up the middle. Boy, he's going to have to move the pile a little bit. That is going to be really close, Donnie. They are going to mark that ball right at the first down marker.
They've already signaled first down.
And Clouston does just enough to get the 1st and 10. Well, how about that offensive line? Aiden Fate, Luke Carter at right guard, Truman Wheeler at center, right guard Seth Harrison, and Lee Landers, the right tackle for Fulbright, doing a great job making holes for Nathan Clouston. This time, Cano throws to his right. It is complete to number 9. That is Ryland Fate. And Ryland Fate is going to pick up about 9 yards. They're going to actually spot it at the 19. Well, I'm sorry. They're going to spot it right at the 20. So a little over 9 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd short for the Timberwolves.
Good job by Cano, John. He made that play fake and turned on the bootleg, and there was a Washington defender right in his face, but he was able to complete the pass.
This time give goes to Clouston, and Clouston is smothered in the backfield. Austin Wolf. Austin Wolf leading the way for the Wildcats. And he's going to lose about 3 yards on that. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Minute 22, clock rolling here in the first half. We're tied at 8. Cano waiting the snap. Wildcats showing blitz. Clouston's going to take the handoff.
He's going to be a little short again.
He is going to be, just about a half yard short of first down yardage. It's going to bring up another 4th down situation for the Timberwolves. Clock rolling now. 50 seconds left to go in the half. Twin wide receivers to either side of the formation.
They're
this
time,
Evan Cano, he's going to throw it, and it's intercepted. He's at the 40. Crosses midfield. He's at the 40. That is Ace Wilhoit, and Ace Wilhoit's going to run it all the way down to the Timberwolf 27-yard line. Wow.
John, I am shocked at that call. Fourth and very short. And you've got a running back that's been averaging 4 or 5 yards a carry, and they try to throw it there, and it almost ends in, the interception, but Washington only has 25 seconds here to do something with this ball.
Well, here we go. The Wildcats, like you said, 25 seconds left on the clock. They start rolling the clock right now. And let's see, that is Galogly. Galogly's going to roll to his right. He's looking for somebody to throw to. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, Ace Wilhoit, with 12 seconds remaining in the half. All right. So, Donnie, you got to think maybe Washington try to drop back, throw something long right here, maybe try to complete one or get a pass interference to extend the half. You know, Washington got the ball to start the game, so, they'd like to put one in right here. Twin receivers into the boundary. You're going to have a single receiver split out to the right.
And
now,
Washington just had to use their timeout, John.
So Washington, we'll keep it right here. The Wildcats using a timeout with 12 seconds left. Well, Donnie, it looked like the Timberwolves were driving down, getting ready to take the go-ahead score, but interception by Ace Wilhoit, and he's got the Wildcats back down on the Timberwolves side of the field. The Wildcats would love nothing more than to try to put one in right here.
And other rule differences, John, in 7th grade, they only get one timeout per half, so that's the only timeout. These 7th grade games are designed to go fast. They get one timeout per half. There's no kicking. You saw, even though it was an interception, as soon as the referee set the ball down, even though it was a turnover, they started the clock immediately. These games are – the timing rules are a lot different in these games.
Hey, just a programming note. We hope you stay with us. About a half hour following the conclusion of this game, we're going to have the 8th grade junior high championship game between the two best teams in the Northwest Arkansas 8th grade conference. And again, that's going to be Fulbright Timberwolf 8th grade team versus the Washington Wildcat 8th grade team. So that'll be a lot of fun. We hope you stay with us. So it's going to be Galogly. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw deep, and it is incomplete with 6 seconds left on the clock. And Donnie, I thought that was a good throw by Galogly. The intended receiver was number 44, Austin Wolf. It looked like Wolf had some separation, but just could not haul that one in.
That was a good throw. Wolf kind of slowed up on his route a little bit and then tried to speed back up there at the end. Good job by Aiden McCarthy getting a hand up in the last second there.
6 seconds left. You got to think, Donnie, this is going to be the final play of the first half. Trip receivers right, single receiver to the left. Galogly is going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw. He is being chased. He's going to throw short, complete. Receiver has it at the 20. He cuts back to his left. He's got some blockers out front. Cuts back in. He's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. That was number 25, Garrett Wolf, on the reception. And that is the way the first half is going to end. So we played a half with the 7th grade Timberwolves and the 7th grade Wildcats, and we're all tied up at 8. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second half of play here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where it is Thursday night and we are watching some exciting junior high action. And as you can see there, the 7th grade Washington Wildcats and the 7th grade Fulbright Timberwolves tied up here at 8 as we get set to start the second half of play. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Donnie, I tell you, it's been a lot of fun this week. Of course, we covered that game Monday night, and congratulations to Coach Toma Horton and his 9th grade freshman team. Finished the season undefeated as champions. And I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun to be here on Thursday night, see these future Tigers, the 7th grade Timberwolves, the 7th grade Wildcats. Interesting, Donnie, you know, these guys will all be playing together next year on the freshman Tiger team. But tonight, you know, each one wants to get the best of the other. All right, you can see 8 minutes has been put on the clock, and we are set to start the second half of play.
Fulbright won the toss, John, and deferred, so they will get the ball to start the second half here on their own 30-yard line.
Those of you watching us out there, hope you join us tomorrow night. We've got a big one tomorrow night as we will come to you live from Centerton, Arkansas, where the Bentonville Tigers will travel to Wolverine Stadium to take on the Bentonville West Wolverines in Week 10 season finale, rivalry week. And I'll tell you, there's not a more intense rivalry in the state of Arkansas than the one between the Bentonville Tigers and the Bentonville West Wolverines. Donnie, that's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. Hope our viewers out there, those of you watching us tonight, hope you'll join us again here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. So, 1st and 10 Timberwolves. It'll be Evan Canode. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand to number 4, Nathan Clouston. Clouston is hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to fall forward for a couple of yards. 2 yards on the first down. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Good job by Clouston, John. Washington defensive lineman, I didn't catch the number, broke through and caught him early, but he was able to get through the tackle and at least get 2-yard pickup.
Barron Murray in for the Wildcats on the tackle. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Give once again goes to Clouston. Clouston starts to his left. He cuts back to his right. He's going to cross the first down marker at the 40-yard line, get out to the 42. So 10-yard pickup there on second down. It'll be 1st and 10 Timberwolves.
Good cut by Clouston, John. Able to see a hole back on the backside and made a nice cut and picked up good yardage.
Once again, give credit to that Timberwolf offensive line, doing a good job making the holes there. Canode gives the handoff over the left side to Nathan Clouston. Clouston stays in bounds, fights for extra yardage. Let's see, they're going to say went out of bounds right at midfield. Pickup of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. You know, Donnie, we mentioned in the first half, Clouston, Coach Ruby said he has over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. We can see why right here. This time single receivers to either side of the formation. Canode gives the ball once again to Clouston. Clouston starts to his right, cuts back to his left, gets inside the 45, gets all the way down to the 41-yard line. It'll be another 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves.
Washington Wildcat player came out of the pile with the ball, but the referees had ruled Clouston down.
Well, it seems like right now the Timberwolves are content to keep it on the ground with Nathan Clouston. Clouston again over the right side. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. What a big hit by number 44. That's Austin Wolf. Woo. Wolf just kind of grabbed him and flipped him over right there. I think Wolf might have got him a yard gain by just flipping him over.
I think he just kind of fell, like pulled him down and flipped him,
What a great defensive play by number 44, Austin Wolf. Pistol formation. Canode takes a snap. Give once again goes to Clouston on a little counter over the left side. But there you see it once again. Austin Wolf hits the tackle for loss right there. He's going to back it up to the 43-yard line where it'll be 3rd and call it 12.
A little counter by Fulbright that time. John pulled the backside guard and tackle, but that allowed Wolf to catch Clouston from behind and pull him down.
So on 3rd and 12, they'll split out. Aiden McCarthy to the right. Give goes to Clouston up the middle. He's got a hold. Clouston still on his feet. And Clouston's going to pick up, well, I'm going to say, Donnie, that's about 15 yards there on 3rd down.
Once again, 3rd and long, and Fulbright catches Washington looking pass and just runs the ball right in the middle. Washington had opened that defense up, and the middle was very soft, and Fulbright took advantage of it.
1st and 10 Timberwolves from the Wildcat 31. Fake now to Clouston. Canode's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw. He finds a receiver complete at the 14. That is number 7 for the Timberwolves, Braxton Rupert. Ace Wilhoit coming in to make the tackle, but not before Rupert gets it down to the 3-yard line. What a nice play there by Evan Canode to get it to Braxton Rupert.
Good throw, good catch, good route.
What do you bet we're going to see number 4 get the carry right here, Don?
Bet number 4 gets the carry right here.
Okay. Evan Canode takes a snap. Give goes to Clouston. Clouston is going to be.
Washington came
Washington
away with
took the ball. That's Austin Wolf. Well, now the whistles blow.
They're going to blow.
And the official down.
It is Washington's ball, though.
So they're going to say it was a turnover, but that Wolf was down once he got the ball. Wow, Austin Wolf.
Austin Wolf took it away from Clouston right there, John.
And they are going to mark it right at the 3. So Clouston got the carry somewhere in the bottom of that pile. Austin Wolf comes up with the football. They marked him down where he recovered.
Wolf ripped it away, ripped it out of his hands, John, but he was down when he had control of the ball. So
how about the defensive play of Austin Wolf?
And twice now, Fulbright's turned the ball over inside with goal to go.
So here we go with the Wildcat offense from their own 3. It's going to be a quarterback keeper over the right side, and
it's Will Hoyt.
Will Hoyt on the carry. Of course, Washington utilizing 2 quarterbacks, Will Hoyt and Tanner Galogly. Four minutes, 8 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play. We're tied up at 8. The Wildcats have it 2nd and 6. And that is Galogly. He's going to hand to number 25, Garrett Wolf, over the right side.
Tackle was made by Jackson Tucker.
Only a yard or two there.
Number 67, Jackson Tucker, in on the tackle for the Timberwolves. And that's going to bring up 3rd, call it 4. That's a big play for this Timberwolf defense right here, Donnie.
If they can hold Washington to a punt, because Fulbright has stopped themselves. Washington hasn't stopped Fulbright yet.
Quarterback keeper over the left side, that is Wilhoit, and Ace Wilhoit, I think he's going to have, well, let's see, Donnie. I think he's going to have it.
Yeah, he has it.
Yeah.
Silas
Brock in on the stop.
He almost made the mistake, John, of running backwards right at the last minute there and almost took away his own first down.
So the ball will be spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats, 3 minutes, 16 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. That is Galogly. He is throwing complete to Austin Wolf at the 20, and Wolf is going to carry it across the 25 out to around the 28-yard line. Aiden McCarthy in on the stop for the Timberwolves, but not before the Wildcats have another 1st and 10.
Good route by Wolf there. It's a good slant route. Good pass by Tanner Galogly. 1st down, Wildcats.
It's Galogly now. He's going to throw a long one. He's got a receiver. It's complete at the 50. Inside the 40. And that is number 6. Graydon Simmons is going to be taken down at the 30, and a flag flies at the end of the play. And, Donnie, I think they'll tack 15 more onto this for a face mask.
Face mask or a horse collar, John, yeah.
Nonetheless, Donnie, I think this is going to be a personal foul. And the Wildcats, I think after it's all said and done, they're going to have it down close to the 15-yard line of the Timberwolves. Go ahead.
Great throw there by Tanner. He gave him the pump fake and then led Graydon Simmons. And Simmons, that ball hit on his fingertips. He was able to pull it in for the big gain for Washington.
So, Donnie, you look at this Wildcat team, utilizing both Ace Wilhoit and Tanner Galogly. Seems like Galogly's kind of the guy they rely on in terms of the passing game. Ace Wilhoit, they've utilized him in his legs a lot in the running game. So kind of a good 1-2 punch here by the Wildcats.
John, it ended up being just the 5-yard face mask. So 5 yards added on to the end of the run for Washington.
Yeah, it's going to give the Wildcats the ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10, Washington. Twin receivers into the boundary. Single receiver to the right as Galogly takes a snap. He's going to hand to number 25, Garrett Wolf. And Wolf is going to be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Actually, they'll say he lost about a half yard.
Great penetration there by that Fulbright defensive line.
Wildcats taking their time.
Aiden Feck, Seth Harrison, and Luke Carter are the down linemen for Fulbright.
This time Wilhoit's going to keep it around the left end. Wilhoit cuts inside at the 20. Wilhoit's at the 10. And Ace Wilhoit is going to be driven out of bounds at around the 6-yard line. That'll be a 21-yard pickup. And the Wildcats are knocking on the door, looking to retake the lead in this ball game.
Marked him out at the 3-yard line. Good run that time by Wilhoit.
If it was all said and done, they marked the ball at the Timberwolf 3. Same formation, actually twin receivers to the left. This time Galogly's going to hand it to Wolf up the middle. And Wolf, they'll give him maybe a yard right there, but a great defensive play.
And, John, the referee on the sideline there, he threw his flag and he threw his hat. So we've got 2 penalties on this play. I think Washington's going to be called for illegal formation. And then I think there's a face mask on Fulbright, so they're going to offset.
So illegal procedure on the Wildcats, and you're exactly right, Donnie. Face mask on the Timberwolves. They offset, so they'll line up and do it again. 1st and goal from the 3. Minute 22 left, third quarter play. Tied up at 8. But the Wildcats threatening. They're going to send 2 receivers to the left. Galogly takes a snap. He's going to keep it over the right side. Galogly's got some room. Touchdown, Washington. I'm sorry, that was Ace Wilhoit. Ace Wilhoit keeping it around the right side. And the Wildcats have extended the lead now 14-8, awaiting 2-point conversion.
Will Hoyt snuck in at quarterback again, John, and
tell you what, Donnie, it's hard to keep those keep that straight right there. But yeah, give Ace Wilhoit some credit.
They're about the same size and everything else. Yeah, Will Hoyt at quarterback again.
Will Hoyt now, he's going to keep it around the left side. He cuts in at the 5, and looks like he is going to be stopped just short. So with 59 seconds left to go, third quarter play, Wildcats on top, 14-8. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Fulbright Timberwolves now down by 6. Have it 1st and 10 at their own 30. Pitch goes to Clausen over the right side. Clausen's going to turn upfield. He'll cross the 35, get out to about the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Good job by Will Hoyt coming up from his safety spot, John, and going low on Clausen to get him down.
Well, that guy doesn't get a chance to take a breath, does he? He scores a touchdown and then right back out here making a play on defense. So Evan Cano now, he'll have Nathan Clouston behind him in the pistol formation. And
that's an incomplete
pass. It looked like he turned to pitch again to Clouston, didn't pitch it, but then turned forward and kind of like he was pitching it forward, but they ruled it a forward pass, so it fell incomplete. Well, that almost was disaster right there for Fulbright.
I think, Clausen was expecting someone to be coming through there on like a little reverse action. But, yeah, since he pitched it forward, John, it's an incomplete pass.
Cano now drops back. He's looking to his left. He's going to fire incomplete. Pass was intended for number 5, Evan Mole. And Evan Mole was hit hard. The ball went a few feet over his hands right there. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Timberwolves, and they have elected to punt it away.
I'll say a decision time for Coach Hedstrom here, John, but he was real quick to go ahead and punt the ball.
So they'll walk off the 35 yards, and they're going to put it at about the 34-yard line of the Wildcats. 12 seconds remain, third quarter. Donnie, in all likelihood, this will be the last play here in the third quarter. As they start the clock, you're right. And I doubt Washington's even going to run a play.
Yeah, there's no need to.
4, 3. Well, they're coming blind like they're wanting to get one off, but that's going to do it. All right, well, we've played 3 here in the 7th grade game. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we are back for the fourth quarter play in this 7th grade game between the Washington Wildcats and the 7th grade Fulbright Timberwolves.
John, this is a big drive for this Fulbright defense. They need a 3-and-out here because if Washington can move the ball at all, and if they put a score in, as fast as these clocks run in these 8th grade games, I think 2 scores, they'll be out of reach for Fulbright.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Donnie. So a big series for this Timberwolf defense. They want to have a shot in this game. So snap goes to, that is Will Hoyt, and Will Hoyt is broken free. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Ace Will Hoyt. Touchdown Wildcats. 66 yards. And Donnie, 7 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the game. The Wildcats jump out now 20-8, awaiting the 2-point conversion attempt.
I'd like to amend my statement. Since they scored so fast, there might be enough time now for Fulbright to score twice.
You know, Donnie, I was thinking that same thing, so I'm glad you said that. You know, Fulbright still got some time, but they're going to have to, they have to feel a sense of urgency at this point. So on the 2-point conversion, pass to the left side is incomplete. Galogly was trying to get it to Ace Will Hoyt out to the left side, but it falls incomplete. So 7 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Wildcats up 20-8. We're going to keep it right here.
Now what this does, though, John, Fulbright's been relying heavily on Clouston and running the ball. They may not have enough time to just keep running the ball like they've been trying to do.
Yeah, that's a good point, Donnie. And, you know, I think you might see we saw a big catch earlier in the game by number 21, Aiden McCarthy, who is the leading receiver. I see he's going to split out to the left side. He's in the slot right now as Cano gets set to take the snap. Cano now, he's going to throw out to his right, complete. That's Fate on the reception. Fate crosses the 35 out to about the 36. So he's going to pick up 6 yards on the first down. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ryland Fate, number 9,
6 yards, brings up 2nd down and 4.
gets positive yardage there. Again, twin receivers to either side of the formation. Canode looking to his left. Now he's being pressured, and Canode is going to be taken down. Number 5 leading the way, Baron Murray. And a flag flies late right there. Donnie, we may have a roughing right there.
No, it's on the sideline here.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be a sideline warning on Fulbright's coaches, John.
Okay.
They were out on the field yelling at the official there.
Well, you know, Baron Murray did a great job leading the way, got the sack. And Donnie, you're exactly right. I wasn't sure if something happened late in that play, but so some angry Timberwolves right there. Baron Murray just gets great penetration, was able to get to Canode right there. Big loss in the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Trip receivers right, single receiver to the left. Canode takes a snap. He's rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. Now he cuts back to his left. Now he's
wide open,
reversing his field. He's got a lot of room. There's one man to get by. But Washington recovers defensively, and they're going to stop him for about a 6-yard gain. Baron Murray once again making the stop for the Wildcats, and that is going to be 4th down and 8 now after a 5-yard pickup. So, Donnie, really, I think Fulbright wants to stay in this ball game. I think it comes down to this play right here.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for it here. That was a lot of running for a 5-yard gain at the end there.
Canode dropping back. He's looking to his right. He's going to throw. It's up for grabs. It is complete. What a catch by Ryland Fate. Holy cow, Donnie, did you see that?
That ball was not intended for him. Right place, right time for Fate. It went through the original receiver's hands and landed tip drill there. Ryland Fate comes up with the tipped catch to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, big play for the Timberwolves. They have it 1st and 10 now at the Wildcat 44-yard line. Twins on either side of the formation. Canode takes a snap. He's looking to his left, steps up in the pocket. Now he's rolling to his left. He throws downfield. Receiver making an adjustment, coming back, and a flag comes in. It looks like pass interference is going to be called on the Wildcats. I believe that was number 6, Graydon Simmons, on the defense right there.
Pass interference against the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's what they call right there. So
that's hard as a defender, John. That ball was underthrown.
Yeah,
so the receiver stop. You're running step for step with that receiver, and all of a sudden he stops, and the defender just kind of bumps him because he's trying to come back to the underthrown ball.
And that was Aiden McCarthy, who made a good adjustment, realized the ball was underthrown. He came back to the football, but they said he was bumped by the defender. So 1st and 10, Timberwolves. They're in Wildcat territory. Jet sweep to the right, and I believe that is McCarthy. Yeah, McCarthy's going to get it on the jet sweep. He's going to get it down to around the 34-yard line. 7 yards on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Clock right now not a friend to the Fulbright Timberwolves.
And here's the other thing, John. 7th grade football, there are no onside kicks. So they, I mean, even if they score with not much time left, there's nothing Fulbright can do to get the ball back.
Good point. Cano takes a snap, looks to his left. He's looking downfield. Now he's being flushed out. He's going to be sacked. And let's see who that was. Number 60, I believe that was. Ben Ernst. Big Ben Ernst right there gets his sack. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Timberwolves. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the ball game. Cano looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he is going to be sacked again. Tell you, the Wildcats just pinning their ears back right now, Donnie.
John, it's when you
Baron Murray.
When you know that the other team has to throw the football, yeah, they're just pinning their ears back, and they are coming on the snap.
Baron Murray, number 5, once again leading the way for the Wildcats. We have called his name so many times tonight, Donnie.
Coming on the blitz from his linebacker position that time.
So 4th down. If the Timberwolves want to have a chance, they're going to have to get it right here, and it's going to be a reverse. And that one is going to be taken down. They gave it to Clauston, who was going to try to reverse it to Aiden McCarthy. And the Wildcat defense had that one sniffed out. Loss on the play, turnover on downs, and the Wildcats are going to take the football at their own 48.
And, John, Washington just needs to run the clock out here. There is not going to be time now for Fulbright to score 2 touchdowns.
The only thing that could happen at this point, Donnie, is if the Wildcats turn the ball over.
Like a scoop and score.
Yeah.
Because I don't really – the way Washington's been able to run it, I don't think they're going to be putting the ball in the air much this drive either.
Well, I think you're going to see, Ace Wilhoit. He's been running a lot of quarterback keeper. He is going to line up a quarterback. Looks like a heavy formation right here. Wilhoit going to take it over the right side. He's going to cut it up across his midfield. Wilhoit's at the 30, the 20, 10. Ace Wilhoit from 52 yards out. And the Wildcats are piling on right now, Donnie.
John, that was another – you saw the heavy formation, 2 blocking backs over there, just a quarterback keeper to the right side. Great blocking by this Washington offensive team for another touchdown. Now, I don't know how many yards Wilhoit has rushing, but on his last 2 carries, there was a 64-yard touchdown and a 50-something yard. So he's over 100 yards on the last 2 carries.
Well, and you know what, Wilhoit, what I've noticed he does really well, when he runs that quarterback keeper around the left or right side, he looks for the first hole he sees, and once he cuts it up, what acceleration by that young man.
Yeah, he doesn't just keep running sideline to sideline.
And let's see, this is Tanner Galogly. Will stand in at quarterback, and Washington wants a timeout. Hey, let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where we are awaiting the 2-point conversion attempt by the Washington Wildcats. Tanner Galogly will stand back in the shotgun formation. Galogly looks to his left, throws,
Complete.
and it is complete. Two-point conversion is good. Baron Murray, once again, Murray making a play, this time on the offensive side of the ball. And the Wildcats up now 28-8. And Donnie, as you said in the break, this game was tied 8-8 at half, but the Wildcats 3 touchdowns here in the second half to take command of this ball game.
A great job in the second half by these Washington Wildcats. And Fulbright, John's been able to put together some good drives that just come up a little short at the end.
Kind of some miscues at the end. Yeah, they've been able to move the ball, but some miscues have cost them tonight. Canode now takes a snap, gives to Clouston over the right side. You know, Donnie, to me, it looks like this Wildcat defense has gotten stronger as the game has progressed.
Brought down by Garrett Wolf.
Garrett Wolf now, number 25, in on the stop for the Wildcats. Second down and 8. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Canode once again gives to Clouston over the left side. Clouston's got some blocks. Clouston breaks free. Clouston at midfield at the 40, the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Timberwolves. Nathan Clouston, 68 yards.
Great run by Clouston there, John. It's going to cut the lead down to 2 touchdowns, but like I said, there's no onside kicks or anything, so Fulbright really can't get the ball back unless they force a turnover from Washington's offense.
Well, Donnie, what you love about that is, there's no quit in these Timberwolves. They showed it right there. They're competitors, and, that's a reflection of that coaching staff. Those guys are still out there competing. They were down 28-8. The extra point attempt is no good. But it didn't matter. They were going to go out there and compete, and that was just a great play. Good job by the offensive line of 7th grade Fulbright, and a great run by Nathan Clouston. So 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Wildcats up 28-14. Hey, just again, hope you can stick around. About 30 minutes after the conclusion of this ball game, we'll have the 8th grade Fulbright Timberwolves and the 8th grade Washington Wildcats competing for the junior high championship tonight here at Tiger Stadium. Okay, Wildcats get set. That's Galogly. He's going to hand off. I believe that's number 25, Garrett Wolf.
Garrett Wolf on the carry, tackle made by Aiden Fate.
Loss on the play of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 12.
All right. 2nd and 12, minute 44, clock rolling. And Donnie, it's not quite, but almost the point where, Washington gets 1 first down, they can just take a knee. That's Galogly. He's going to quarterback roll to the right, and that was a very, very smart play. Go ahead and talk about that, Donnie.
I was going to say, he was running. He realized he wanted to stay in bounds, John. He just slid down. He took the loss. He didn't care about that. The important thing was he kept the clock running by staying in bounds.
So that brings up 3rd and call it 16. A minute, 10 seconds left to go.
Loss of 7 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. Tell you what, Donnie, it's going to be a lot of fun watching these young guys come up over the years. And that is Ace Wilhoit. Ace Wilhoit going to keep it over the right side, cuts back to his left, gets 6 yards back. He'll bring up 4th and 10.
Washington's going to have to run another play, John. There's
4th
about
down.
9 minutes on the clock.
So they'll call it, well, it's 4th and 11, 30 seconds left. There is about an 8-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. Washington will run a play, and then at that point on the change of possession, time will expire.
Washington might just take, looks like they're just going to take the delay of game penalty here, John.
That's exactly right, Donnie.
They gave Washington a timeout, but Washington had used their timeout earlier. Oh, they're punting. Never mind.
Yeah. fourth down, so
he just ran the clock all the way. I forgot that they can do that. He just ran the clock all the way down and then said, okay, we'll punt.
Yeah. So they'll move it 35 yards down the field, 8 seconds left, and Donnie, if I'm not mistaken, they'll start the clock once they set the ball, and that's going to do it. So you can see the Timberwolves getting ready to walk across the field to congratulate the Wildcats, and that's going to do it for this 7th grade game. So the 7th grade Washington Wildcats come out on top tonight, 28-14 over the 7th grade Fulbright Timberwolves. We're going to run some commercials, but we'll return here in just a little while with the start of the 8th grade championship between the Washington Wildcats and the Fulbright Timberwolves. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them